Hey guys, Yirby here, bringing you a Pokemon on Live battle with attacks added in. Actually, it's not impossible, Luke. And here it is. Pokemon on Live battle with the Rice Man. I start off with Mr. Sandman, go for that Spore, put your Politoed right to sleep. So then I'm going to switch right into my Dragonite, power up while you're asleep. Probably not that good because he probably has Ice Beam, but I know I can live one Ice Beam, so that's fine. So I go for the Dragon Dance, and I'm going to go straight for the Outrage, but he wakes up and goes for an Ice Beam and gets a critical hit! Yeah, now let me tell you why that critical hit was so important. Normally, critical hits do a little bit more than 2 times, about 2.3 times as much damage. This critical hit actually did more than 4 times as much damage because it also broke my ability Multiscale, which would have powered down his Ice Beam to about 23%. So instead of doing 23%, that does 102%, killing me. So yeah, I was not very happy. But whatever. So I die, and then I switch right out to my Blissey, and I know he has to switch or be forced to Ice Beam me, which isn't going to do anything. So he switches in his Bermuda Grass. I go for the Toxic, obviously fails. So I switch back into my Latias. He goes for the Stealth Rocks, as you can see permanently on my side by the beautiful, beautiful attacking stuff. Anyway, so I go for Stealth Rock. I go for the Hidden Power. Doesn't do anything against his Satan. Then I go for the Psyshock, and that does quite a bit actually. He goes for the Toxic. It makes me poisoned. I kind of go for the bad move here, and I try to attack him again. Obviously he's going to protect. I should have known that, but I don't know. I didn't want to switch. Risk it. Anyway, so I go for the Psyshock again. Actually, I switch out to my own Blissey at this point. I believe he goes for the Wish here. So what do I do here? Oh yeah, he goes for the Toxic. I go for the Toxic, and we just we just kind of like stare at each other like, oh, is he gonna switch out or am I gonna switch out? And we both know at this point we can both heal, we can both poison each other. So we both mute. We do a double switch. We both switch out here, which is hilarious. And so I'm staring at him like, since fire won't do very much in the rain, I might as well go for the Earthquake here. But he also attacks me, goes for a Gyre Ball, and gets a critical hit! So yeah, two crucial critical hits. Because seeing how much that Earthquake did, I definitely would have switched out. I might have not switched out to my Breloom, because I am Scarfed, so that would do a lot of damage. But I would have switched out to probably my Latias. No, I wouldn't switch out to my Latias. I'm not sure what I would have done, but I wouldn't have stayed in and I wouldn't have died, so... But whatever. So I switch into my Mr. Sandman, bring in all your dreams. So I go for the superpower, kill him instantly, and I was actually really happy about that. I did not think that would kill. So part of my rage there of just like no. So happy about that. So I switch out my Blissey on the Tornadus. He goes for the Hidden Power, doesn't do squat. Actually, it does do a respectable amount, especially on a Blissey. But anyway, so I go for the Toxic here. He switches in his Toxicroak, good move. I go for the counter, expecting a Drain Punch, and he goes for a Substitute, which really isn't not good. I don't like Substitutes. I don't like Toxicroak, so this is just not a good combination. So I go to my Cloyster, prevent him from setting up too much, and I might be able to break a sub and get some damage on him. So I go straight for the Icicle Spear here. And look at this. It does 10% each time, barely enough not to break a sub in 2 hits. So it only does about 20% to him, not that good, and he's going to be able to kill me with the Drain Punch and heal almost completely back to full health. Oh, actually, he does heal to complete full health. Yeah, so that's not very fun. But, whatever. Because his sub's broken, and that's important. So I go for the Psyshock, praying he doesn't go for the Sucker Punch, and he doesn't go for the Sucker Punch, and that's great. He said it was a misclick, but, I believe in the power of prayer. Nah, but seriously. Anyway, he sends out, Mr. Rice Man sends out Tornadus. I switch out into my Blissey to take whatever hit he throws at me. He goes for the Hurricane, does quite a bit, and I didn't see that I was confused at this point. I'm not sure if I would have done anything differently, but I just didn't see that. So he switches out, I go for the Soft Boil, hurt myself with Confusion. I'm sure that does about 2 damage on a Blissey. So here I go. He goes for the Thunder, tries to kill me, doesn't do anything. I snap out of Confusion and go for the Soft Boil. Not complaining. So he goes for the Toxic, I go for the Toxic, and we're exactly at square one, staring each other straight in the face. So I'm trying to heal, he's trying to damage me, I'm trying to heal. I'm not really sure why you would go for Thunder there. Like, maybe he was just trying to get some residual damage on me, or he forgot I was poisoned and he tried to paralyze me. I have no idea. So anyway, I switch back, go to my Mr. Sandman. He stays in and goes for a wish. You know, probably going to switch out because there's no way anyone would stay in with a superpower. But just in case I do go for superpower, whatever he's going to send out isn't going to enjoy it. So I go for superpower to 60%. Now notice, 67%. I'm sorry. Yeah, 67% of 60 is 40. So I thought that maybe I could kill from his range. So keep that in mind. So anyway, he gets a wish up. So I'm like, oh, well, that doesn't matter. So I'm going to switch back into my Blissey, take whatever he throws at me. Yeah, he goes for an Ice Punch. Doesn't do very much because I'm Blissey. So I believe I go for the... Oh yeah, I go for the counter. Doesn't do anything. Darn it! He goes for the Focus Blast. It gets super effective. And he gets the Special Defense drop. So I go for Toxic and miss. Of course. So he goes for the Focus Blast to kill me. That is the first time my Blissey has ever died to a special attack. So, kind of funny. So, Isaac goes out to Mr. Sandman, go for the Seed Bomb, predicting him to switch, and it does, and I kill his Swampert. And this time, at this point, the battle is 3-2. My Latias is poisoned. I'm thinking, just maybe. I can still fix this. So I'm trying my best. So I figure out he's going to switch into his Tornadus. I'm going to switch into my Latias' Death Fodder, and then I'm going to proceed to Rock Throw. Yeah, he killed my Latias. I'm going to Rock Throw, and I think that might be able to kill his last two Pokemon, especially because I'm Scarfed, and maybe I'll get a critical hit or flinch hacks, you know? Maybe. And his Tornadus is Scarfed, and he gets a critical hit, and I die. So I'm like screaming in the sky, like, no! And then there's a final kick into the groin of a small dying baby child. He gets a critical hit on the Hurricane. Now, I am a grass fighting type, so that does 6 times damage normally. That Hurricane did about 15 times more damage than just normal. So, whew, yeah. That is one Hacksville battle. Rice Man is awesome, though. He probably would have beaten me without all the hacks. He did apologize for the hacks. He's a great guy. So, yeah. That was a fun battle. I was cracking up through it. So, I'll bring you guys I'll bring you guys more Pokemon battles once my Breloom gets out of surgery for the times 15 damage Hurricane. Hope you guys have a great day. See you, man. And remember, 10 subscribers and I'll give you guys something special. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.